Hey guys, Alton here. First off, I want to say thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. Now in today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of my selected lectures from my 8-hour Introduction to Windows Server 2016 for Beginners course. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. In this video, we're going to do an overview of Server Manager on our Windows Server 2016 machine. So what you're going to notice is that this loads every single time that you log into your server. And it's a feature that Microsoft added with Windows Server 2008 to give us a centralized place to install, configure, and manage server roles and features. So it's a great tool, and we're going to cover the basics in this video. So what you're going to notice is that there's all sorts of different information and different links within here. And we're going to start here at the top in the center. So I'm going to click on configure this server. What you're going to notice is this is going to take us to our local server page. So what you'll notice is that we'll have an area for the properties for our server, and we can actually click on these to change these. So for example, if I wanted to change the computer name, which we'll do later in the course, we can click here and it'll pop up the area within the Windows operating system where I can change the computer name. Now, for example, we turned off Windows Firewall. Again, we could click here and we could use this to turn it back on. So there's all sorts of detailed information regarding our server and its properties within this area. If we scroll down, and there is an event viewer, it shows us our services, total of 189 services, and we can see the status of the services as well down here. There's a best practices analyzer, there's a performance area, and the roles and the features we can see down here as well. Now, if we go back to the dashboard, we can also add roles and features, and I'll go ahead and I'll open this up and click through so you can see some of these roles and features. Now, I'm not going to go over all those specific details on those other pages, but I want to show you some of the different roles and features that we can install. And so we'll be setting up and configuring several of these server roles on our Windows Server 2016, but this is an area where we're going to spend a lot of time in this course, and you access that through Server Manager. Now, if we had multiple different servers, we could add in additional servers to manage from this console. So if we wanted to remotely manage other servers without logging in locally to them, we could do that. If we wanted to create a server group of multiple different servers, we could do that as well. If we wanted to connect to cloud services such as Azure, we could do that as well. But we're not going to do that in this course because we don't have multiple servers and we're in our sandbox internal testing environment. We're not connecting to the cloud. Now, what you're going to notice down here is that we have our roles in server groups. So you'll notice that there's one role, there's one server group, and there's a total of one server. So you'll notice that our file and storage services is up and running. Anywhere where you see this green tells you that is up and running. However, when you see this red, there's some sort of a flag or a notice for us to take a look at. Maybe the service isn't running, maybe something isn't completely configured, and when we install Windows Server 2016 by default, the local server is going to always show red. And because we only have one server, this is one in the same between local server and all servers. So if we click here on events, it's going to tell us what it is. And if we go down to the services, it's going to tell us what service is stopped, even though it should be starting automatically. Downloaded Maps Manager. Now, we really don't need to worry about this. This isn't going to affect our machine, but as we start adding in additional roles and features, this is going to build on, and we're going to see multiple different boxes for various different things such as DNS, DHCP, IIS, and so forth, and we'll see them and we'll discuss them as we need to throughout this course. Now, within this menu over here, so there's the local server, there are all servers, and of course we only have one server, so this is essentially one and the same as a local server in terms of the events and the services. And then there is file and storage services, and we're not really going to get into the details of all of this. in this video or in this course. So let's go to back to the dashboard and let's go up to the top right hand side. Now if we look at the notifications, if we click here, as we're doing different things on our server, different notifications will pop up, and if we click here we can see what those notifications are. We can also refresh the page by clicking here, and you'll notice that there was a little line that came across here. And so if we're looking to refresh this page, if we're doing something, we can do that. We can click on manage as well, and we can add roles and features by clicking here. If we add a role or feature and we want to remove it, we could use this link right here. And again, the same things that we could do over here are here as well. Now for tools, this is going to be an area that you're going to use a lot. You're going to notice that there are multiple different tools within here. And we can access these in multiple different areas within our operating system, but this is a very easy way to do so. So for example, if we wanted to take a look at our local security policy, we could open that up and browse through there and make changes if we wanted to. If we wanted to go into our computer management and add a user, we could do that as well. So we can go into here and we can click into local users and groups and users and add a new user here. So what you're going to find is as we add different roles and features in, all the tools to manage those roles and features are going to be within here as well. And if we click on view, it just allows us to adjust the size. So that's our quick overview of Server Manager. I know it was just a high level overview, but as we progress through the course, we'll be utilizing this a lot, and hopefully it'll just become second nature to you over time. So if you have any questions about what we covered in this video, please let me know. If not, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care. Well, I hope that you enjoyed today's video and you learned a lot from it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're interested in taking this full course or just learning more about it, check out the video description down below because I've included a link where you can learn more about the course and enroll into it if you'd like. So again, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the next video. Take care.